This is England. KB Terrace Talk English. Let's have it. Back 66 when the world was won. Bobby Moore lifted #1. Shaw and Banks were the generation. Heroes of the English nation. Years went by but we stayed true. Following England the whole world through. Every pub and every town. Never let the 3 lines down. Raise your scarf into the sky. Hear a million voices cry. England.
Good evening or good morning, however you want to put it. Welcome to KB Terrace Talk and welcome to me. It's just me tonight, Tiny Phill. It was supposed to be our RUFC Tiny, but he must have had a little bit of a late evening nap and unfortunately he has not shown up. But it is me tonight, and tonight we are watching the USA versus Paraguay. So the game is just about to start. We are viewing the teams, and we're going to go through the teams as we go through the show tonight. So there's a few people watching already. 3 people watching. That's amazing. At 2 in the morning UK time, we must have people from different countries maybe watching. It's going to climb up throughout the night. Listen, guys, I am on my own, so please bear with me. But one thing I would like everybody to do is drop a comment in. So if you are going out of your way tonight to watch us, please drop me a comment so that I've got somebody to talk to, because I'm all on my own tonight. Tiny Phill, all on his own. We've got a couple of comments already come in. Let's get them up on the screen. Tom Brown, he did the show earlier, so if anybody missed that one, that was Canada versus Bosnia-Herzegovina, and that finished 1-1. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we go through tonight. I will be sleeping when you read this, gents. Laugh, 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 laugh. Fair play. But someone we do have watching tonight, one of the 5 people that are currently watching the show, it is Raychuffed247. Good evening, Raychuff. I hope you're well, mate. Early prediction, Paraguay spoil this party. So, very interesting that you are going with that, mate. But the game is about to kick off. It is a Paraguay kickoff, and they kick off playing from left to right as I watch my screen, and you might see my screen just slightly in my window behind me. It is USA versus Paraguay. Anybody that's not been watching the show, not been watching the build up to this game tonight, fantastic little stadium. It's called the Sophie Stadium, hosting about 8 or 10 of the games and in this tournament. It's over in Los Angeles, California. On the build up to the show, we saw a few celebrities in the celebrity box. So there was Tom Cruise up there, and David and Victoria Beckham. They were also up in that crowd. The pre-match entertainment was Katy Perry, dressed in a silver glitter ball, could only be described as an odd-shaped lamp. That's what she looked like. And then they had the national anthem. So very patriotic for the Paraguayans. Some very authentic Paraguayan clothing. Just very, very quickly, obviously the USA in the box. Oh, they're all over Paraguay. Good save by the Paraguayan keeper. Straight back out to the other side, straight in, and then cleared by the defense. Absolutely fantastic initial push there by the USA as they play from, as I view it on my screen, from right to left. It was a really good quick counter attack. And number 9, I can't work out who it is at the minute, but number 9 took an initial shot, came off the keeper Freese for the USA. Sorry. Absolutely great, cracking little start for the this tonight's World Cup game. So we're going to be watching the game. All the comments coming in will be fantastic. Got 9 people watching. 9 people watching me at 2 a.m. in the UK. I don't know why you're doing it, guys. So this is the third and final opening game, let's call it, of the tournament. There's been 3 opening ceremonies. Obviously, there was the Mexico game and the opening ceremony for that. There was the Canada game that started earlier today, and there was the opening ceremony for that. And now there is also cracking little shot there. And now there is also the USA game, and there's been an opening ceremony for that as well. So yeah, end-to-end stuff. That's a little shot there, but nicely claimed by the goalkeeper, the Paraguayan goalkeeper there. So the USA back on the attack. Could have been offside there, but no, played out. Going to play it in. No, the referee has called a very, very late offside on that one. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the squads. Let's have a look at the starting lineups. So nice and simple for the USA. You've got Freese in goal, Freeman, Richards, Ream. Now, interesting fact about Ream. Ream is the oldest cap ever, I believe. He's 39 and something. Oldest cap in a World Cup game. So yeah, he's the captain for the USA. Obviously, Robinson, Tillman, Adams, Dest, McKennie, Pulisic. Everybody knows who Pulisic is. And then Balogun up front for the USA. Some substitutions for them. Obviously, they've got Matty Turner in goal. Brady, Trusty, Rayner, Pepe. Aronson plays for Leeds, I'm sure he does. Robinson, Berhalter, Roldan, Arthurstone, Wright, Weir, who believe, I'm sure he's a championship team. Can't remember off the top of my head. Mackenzie, Scally, and Zendeas. For Paraguay, they've got O'Gill in the goal. Carcares, Gomez is the captain. Aldrete, Alonso, Gomez, Cubas, Bobadilla, Almiron, Newcastle or ex-Newcastle player, Sanabria and Enquisio. Very good, strong forward for them. Obviously, then they've got Fernandez, Oliveira, Valquez, Balbueno, Souza, Magladeas, Prado, Canale, Romero, Gamara, RK, Ojeda, Avalos, Galarraza, Caballero, Pitta, and Maidana all on the bench for them. So lots of changes possibly going to happen. Early predictions. I'd love to hear everybody's early predictions, so please stick them in the comments if you've got an early prediction for this game. Paraguay, no mean feat. Not an easy team to beat, not in the slightest. Some cracking players there. Aldrade, obviously, he plays for Sunderland, so standout players there for a standout player there for Paraguay. I'm just looking down my Paraguay list. Anybody else that I kind of recognize a little bit? Not massively. But obviously, whereas then you look at the United States team, obviously Chris Richards, he's Crystal Palace. Obviously Pulisic, we all know who he is. Playing for Villarreal. Lots of Tyler Adams, obviously AFC Bournemouth. Weston McKennie for Juventus. Timothy Weir, that was Olympic Marseille. Brendan Aronson for Leeds United. So lots of big names in that American side there. Now let's have a look at their warm-up games. So the warm-up games that they've had on the build-up to the World Cup have been they've been interesting. So their last 6 games on the build-up to the World Cup. Let's have a quick look at what those form values were. So in the last 6, hold on, just the USA pushing forward here. Just bear with me a second. Into the box. Oh, player down. Goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It is a goal! And it is the USA who have scored first. So let me get my stuff up. It is a goal. So USA, it's USA 1 after 7 minutes, Paraguay 0. Very, very interesting. Very quick forward thinking from them. It was a play down to the left hand, slightly left hand side, played through, gone past one, gone past two, player in the right spot. And it was actually, could have been an own goal. I think it was a deflection off the Paraguayan number 16 centre back. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he tried to slow it down. He tried to stop it. That's going to go down as an own goal. I believe it looks like it's about to go down as an own goal. So, as the score is, it is USA 1, Paraguay 0 after 8 minutes. And I think that is going to go down as an own goal. Let's just have a quick look. It has gone down as an own goal by Bobadilla. He tried to control it, I think, and I think it just hit his foot a little bit too hard. So the USA are now 1-0 up at the Sophie Stadium, 70,000-seater stadium over in Los Angeles, California. That is the Sophie Stadium. So 1-0 after 8 minutes. Cracking little forward play by the United States. But yeah, in the end, too much for the Paraguayan defense. And yeah, an own goal it is. And they're back on the attack again. Left-hand side. Oh, there's player down. That's definitely a free kick. And a card's coming out. An early card for number 4 for Paraguay. The number 4 for Paraguay, which is Juan Jose Caceres, who plays for Dynamo Moscow. The right back has just been issued a yellow card for a late challenge on USA's number 10, which is on my list, Christian Pulisic for AC Milan. Get taken down. So left-hand side of the 18-yard box, 2 players hanging over for USA, hanging over the ball, seeing who's going to cross it in. There's Adams in the box. It's a short pass to the edge of the box. No, it's probably about 25 yards out. Back to the right-hand side. Paraguay's trying to get on it. Into the box. It's a header. Brought back down by the USA inside the box still. It's a bit scrappy, but no, it's out and it's cleared out for a USA throw-in on the left-hand side. So, yeah, no, very, very fast-paced by the USA. They're putting the pressure on. But at the minute, apart from the 1 goal, which was an own goal, Paraguay are holding on as much as they can. So, yeah, another cross into the box. USA are all over them, but there's only 2 US players in the box there, and Paraguay managed to clear it. Back out to the USA again, still in possession. So, really, the whole game so far has really been all about the USA. Back on the attack again, absolutely dominating Paraguay. Another clearance, this time by number 5 for Paraguay, and a clear back outwards. Constant coming in, coming back out. The USA, I don't think this is going to finish 1-0, not in the slightest. But yeah, well done to the USA so far with that own goal for Paraguay. Anyway, getting back to the form table. So the form table on the build-up to this game, there's about 6 games that each team have played on the build-up to this World Cup. And they go as follows. So the USA, all their games have been played at home for the USA, and all the games for Paraguay, except for their last one, was all played away, apart from the last one, which was played at home. So both played on the 6th of June. The USA played against Germany, and they lost 2-1 to Germany, whereas Paraguay played at home against Nicaragua, and they beat them 4-0. So we've got another challenge outside the box this time, bit of a late challenge. So a free kick for the USA. Then they had, prior to that, on the 31st of May, it was Senegal for the USA, and it was 3-2 to the USA over Senegal, whereas Paraguay lost 2-1 to Morocco. Then it was Portugal. So on the 1st of April for the USA, they played against Portugal and they lost 2-0. USA back on the attack. Very much the attack. Now Paraguay have got it cleared. Referee's blown again. Something else has happened. Lots of players' hands up in the air for some reason. So yeah, they played Portugal and they lost 2-0 to Portugal, whereas Paraguay played Greece on the 27th of March and beat them 1-0. Then it was the USA again on the 28th of March. They lost to Belgium, a massive 5-2 loss at home against Belgium. And then the game previously to the 27th of March was for Paraguay, was the 19th of November, and they played against Mexico, and they won 2-1 away to Mexico. Then the USA and Uruguay played. Then the USA played Uruguay, and they beat them 5-1. But the game prior to that then was the 15th of November, when these two teams played against each other, and then on the last outing it was the USA 2, Paraguay 1. The only other game that Paraguay have played recently was on the 14th of October, and they lost 2-0 to the Republic of Korea, so South Korea. All in all, the games, it's going to be a tough one. Whatever happens today, it's not going to be the easiest of games for both teams. But America, they've come out fighting. They've got the home advantage. Very patriotic first half and very patriotic national anthem. It was sung live. There was no background music or anything like that. Two singers of the American national anthem, which was very, very nice. Very, very patriotic. The stadium looks full, so the stadium capacity is just over 70,240, I believe, and it is completely full. There's not completely full, but there's not many seats. Lots of people standing in the aisles, never mind about just having the standing space. Looks very nice over in America at the minute. The weather's not too bad. So, the game, we're already 14 minutes and 54 seconds in. And it is the USA 1, Paraguay 0. The ball is currently in the Paraguayan half by the left-hand side of the goal, and the referee has called for play on. So we've got another comment in from Rachel. Good to see you tonight, mate. Impressed by USA so far. Surprised me, to be fair. Nice, fast-paced football. I hope they keep it up. Pochettino with his fingerprints all over this style of play. The first 15 minutes are better than the Canada game. No, absolutely, yeah, fully agree with it. Pochettino, obviously, he knows all about football. He knows all about World Cup football, international football, and he knows all about Paraguay, and he knows all about the team. And they're on the attack again, wide open. That was a touch of a rhino. Touch of a rhino. He could have had a softer touch on that, could have slotted that one home. That was a great counter-attack. He had loads of space there, the number 2. Wow, loads of space. And the touch of a rhino, he must have touched it and knocked it about 10 yards in front of him. Absolute waste of time, waste of space that was. That was unfortunate. That could have been an easy lift up there, another goal for the USA. Great to have you watching, Rachel. It would be great to hear other comments coming in tonight. Corner's been taken, a little bit of argy-bargy at the back post. Ball is still in play for the Americans, and it's gone over. I think there was a clash of heads in the box. Yep, 2 players down, a Paraguayan and an American down in the box. So Omar Adrate is definitely down, holding his head. I think he's collided. Let's just see that again. I think he's collided. Yeah, he's collided with how's that? Number 3. Well, definitely Omar Adrate collided with you'll have to bear with me because I've not got 2 people here talking away. Yeah. Anyway, 2 players came together in the box. Heads have bashed. So A bit of a hydration break and deal with these two players down in the box. I think they're back up now. So yeah, early results, 17 minutes in, and it is currently USA 1, Paraguay 0. So talking about some of the other games that we've seen, obviously earlier on today, Turbo Tom, Spursy Luke, and good old Ben watched the Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina game. That finished 1-1 in the end. Bit of a boring game. Quite end to end. I think Tom a couple of occasions mentioned it was like watching American basketball end to end, and not much happening, unfortunately. But it is the case. That's what it is sometimes with football. No red cards in that game, unlike the very first game of the World Cup, which was Mexico versus South Africa, and there was 3 red cards in that game. Unbelievable amount of red cards, 2 for South Africa and a further 1 for Mexico. Bit of an odd one, really. Maybe a harsh red card, that Mexican one was, but all the same, yeah, very, 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 very odd. So as you know, we are here giving lots of action over the World Cup. We're getting some sort of system together of different people hosting different games. So obviously we've got this game, this USA versus Paraguay, with me, Forest Phill, 2 a.m. On a very, very early, or either late Friday night or early Saturday morning. The next game then is at 8 o'clock tonight. I could call it tonight, 8 o'clock tonight. That's 8 o'clock on Saturday, which is Qatar versus Switzerland. And I know that we've got definitely got a host for that. And then straight after at 11 o'clock will be Brazil versus Morocco. I will then be back at 2 a.m. again. It's like I'm a night owl or something. 2 a.m. for the Haiti versus Scotland game. That's 2 a.m. Sunday morning, essentially. So you'll see me there for the Group C match of Haiti versus Scotland. Then at 5 in the morning, we'll have Australia versus Turkey. Hopefully, we've got a host for that one. And then, obviously, on Sunday, we will have Germany versus Curacao and the Netherlands versus Japan, which I think the Netherlands versus Japan I am hosting at 9 o'clock on Sunday night. So very, very busy schedule over the next couple of days. Lots of World Cup action coming and lots of entertaining talking, not just listening to one man on a podcast doing it all by himself. Sometimes I just don't know how to do it. 2 in the morning, I will try and not fall asleep. Hopefully this game is full of goals, full of fun, and full of entertainment. So yeah, we've just had another attack in the box. I think that's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah, a touch back there to McKennie. And now Paraguay are in possession finally. Bit of defensive possession, and then it's been taken off them already. No, it's gone out for a throw-in this time. So it's Paraguay throw-in. So yeah, like I said before, we're at the Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles, California. A few celebrities in the celebrity box. Jesus Christ, that player's got some big ears. Number 4. For Paraguay, he's got some whacking great big ears. He can take off with them bleeding things. Bless him. So yeah, lots of action here. Hopefully lots of goals and lots of fun coming in. So yeah, some latest action. Obviously, this is a Group D match. This is the first of the Group D matches of the knockout stage. So as it sits, obviously with 3 points, the USA are top of their group. And they're playing what's currently second place, which is Paraguay, obviously. The Australia-Turkey match is tomorrow at 5 a.m. When I say tomorrow, I'm meaning Sunday morning at 5 a.m. So America still back in possession and doing quite well. Their possession is as their live possession. I mean, they've had about 70% of the possession so far of the game. Paraguay have had 2 shots, whereas USA have only had 1, but it was the one on target. And again, straight into the box. Little bit of dodgy communication between the goalkeeper, Gil, and one of the Paraguayan defenders there. But eventually he came out and got the ball to American players on him. But yeah, that's solved that problem very, very quickly. Back with the US in their own half. Bit of defensive play. Rejigging themselves to get themselves back into their current positions. 20 odd minutes in, 23 minutes in, and it is still USA 1, Paraguay 0. Interesting. So let's have a look at some of these players, and let's go through some of these players that are playing in this game today. So let me go back to the teams. Let's go back to the players. Obviously, that own goal there by Paraguay. It was the Paraguayan midfielder of Bobadilla. Unfortunately, got the own goal. Couldn't control it quite right in his box there. USA back on the attack down that left-hand side. They're really toying with that left-hand side and sky high and over for a goal kick. So let's have a look at some of these players that are playing today for. Oh, they're having a quick break. Yes, they're having a rehydration break. So as we're going through that rehydration break, let's have a look at some of these players. So the goalkeeper is number 24, Matt Fries for the US of A. He is 27 years of age, and he currently plays for New York City FC. Some of the defenders that are playing, Chris Richards is there. He's playing today. Number 3, Chris Richards, and he plays for Crystal Palace, 26-year-old centre-back. Mark Kenzie is on the bench. I thought he was playing for some reason, so no. Freeman's playing, so that is, just looking down the list there, Alex Freeman. Alex Freeman's 21-year-old, plays for Villarreal, and he is a right back. Official position is a right back for him. Obviously, we've got Tim Ream. So Tim Ream is 38 years old. As a 38-year-old, he is the oldest. I believe he is the oldest cap for an international team, and that being for the US of A. Tim Ream, 38 years of age, and he plays for Charlotte FC. And he's also their captain. We've also got Anthony Robinson. He plays for Fulham, 28-year-old Anthony Robinson. He is the Fulham left back for the international squad. We've also got Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams, as we know, plays for Bournemouth. So he's a defensive midfielder. 27-year-old Tyler Adams from Bournemouth. Who else have we got? Just looking down the list, we've got a Malik Tillman, attacking midfielder. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen. 24-year-old Malik Tillman. We've also got Sergino Dest. Sergino plays for PSV Eindhoven. He's 25-year-old defender in the number 2 shirt. We've got Weston McKennie. Now, Weston McKennie plays for Juventus. He's the central midfielder, and he's 27 years old. For them, obviously, the big name for the US of A that everybody knows is Christian Pulisic. He's the right winger, and we all know that he plays for AC Milan. He's the number 27. He's at age 27. He's number 10. And then we've also got Florian Balogun. He's the centre forward. He's the 24-year-old who plays for AS Monaco. Not much action happening now. There's Bill Gates sat in the celebrity box having a little smile away. Mr. Rich himself, and the game is back off with Orlando Gill taking a kick out for Paraguay. Some other players for Paraguay, the captain for Paraguay is Gustavo Gomez. He's a centre-back. He's the captain, and he plays for Sociedad Esportiva Palmeiras. USA back on the attack. It's a nice little touch through to the edge of the 18-yard box. Through again. That's an offside. Surely that's offside. Surely that's offside. It was a goal by the number 20. It's gone down as a goal, but I thought that was offside. It could be 2-0. It could be 2-0, guys. No, it's gone for an offside. I thought it was offside. It looked like it was offside when he took that strike. Well, it's close. It is close. Yeah, no, it's not that close after all. He was quite far offside, actually. It was actually the left winger that was offside initially, and then and that player was offside as well. So the striker was offside, but the initial pass forward down on that left-hand side put the player in the offside position. But I think they've just brought it back for the number 20, Balogun. He was the one that they've declared was offside. So no, it's still USA 1, Paraguay 0, but lots of attacking by the USA. They're not messing around here. They're not messing around at all. Referees waved on a pathetic excuse for a free kick. Really, he's just waved it on. Gameplay is stayed on. Clash of two players there. Again, more players down on the floor. Must be a bit wet on the ground. The players are slipping and sliding everywhere. Yeah, Freeman's on the floor. He's been kicked in the ankle. It's a throw-in. It's a throw-in towards the USA as well. Manager's not happy on the line, shouting his arse off. Bloody hell. It's all action and all go. Freeman on the floor finally gets lifted up. It's a bit of a coming together by a few players, but back in possession are the USA now. So yeah, let's go through some of those Paraguayan players. So obviously Orlando Gil in goal for Paraguay. In the back we have got Juan Jose Caceres. He is the right back, number 4. He's the one that I was talking about with the big ears for Dynamo Moscow. He plays for. Obviously, Gustavo Gomez being the centre back captain, 33-year-old for him. Aldrate, let's have a quick look at Omar Aldrate, 29-year-old. Obviously, he plays for Sunderland. He's centre back for them. Not much action coming from Paraguay here. It's all very much Americans. Fantastic on the counter attack. There we go, another goal. There we go. There's that goal. That is easily a goal there. Wow, Paraguay just ripped apart there. Absolutely ripped apart. This is an absolute whitewash. Paraguay, being absolutely annihilated there. Second goal, that this time for. This time for the USA, and this time it was not an own goal. So it is now. I'm running out of numbers. I'm running out of numbers. So I'm going to have to update the score very, very shortly for everybody. But yes, it is now USA 2, Paraguay 0. So yeah, I'm just going to update that. Just bear with me a second. It is Paraguay who are now 2-0 down to the USA. And the USA back on the attack again. Pushing forward. They're not giving up on this one. So, yeah. That is 2-0. Let me just swap this around a little bit. Just bear with me a second while I swap the scores over. We'll get that score changed. I didn't expect it to go to this. Not in the slightest. So bear with me a second while I sort this out. So yeah, there is the score. No, I put the wrong one on again. No, I've still put the wrong one on again. Let's cancel that. It's not that score. Let's go back to that one. I've messed up. It's 2 in the morning. I'm tired. What is going off? Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again. Let's go that one. I've pressed the wrong page. That's why. Just ignore me. Whilst I do this, see if I had somebody else with me. If Tiny hadn't have gone to sleep, I might have had a bit of backup there, but never mind. Let's add the actual score. It'll be 3-0 by the time I've finished messing around with this. And it should be up in a second. There we go. USA 2, Paraguay 0 is what the actual score is now. So let me get rid of some of these. Can't go to that. So yeah, as it currently stands, it is the USA 2, Paraguay 0. All action here in the first half, and it has been all the USA, really. There has been no real gameplay from Paraguay at all. It's been very much USA. And yeah, it still is the USA. It still is the USA. They're still on the attack. They're not giving up. They're not sitting back and letting Paraguay run onto them or anything. They're very, very fast, these USA. Again, down that left-hand side, giving it away slightly. Giving it away, Paraguay again. America in the box again. All random, all over them. Absolutely all over them. The Paraguayans are really struggling to deal with the Americans here. Wow. They made a right hash of that to try and get that out of the box. No communication, and the Americans have got it again. Wow. Wow. Past about 3 players. Referee said play on. Yep. Gameplay is played on. Wow. The Americans are all over Paraguay here. Absolutely all over them. On the left-hand side, again, let the player slip in the box. Another header. Oh, just back post. But the Americans still got it. They're not messing around here. They are literally not messing around with the Paraguayans. Back in again. No clearance. Back in again. There's no real clearance from Paraguay. The Americans are just picking the ball out, keeping possession. Wow. I mean, this is something else. Oh, that was a late one. No. It looked a bit late, that challenge, but still, the Americans have still got hold of this game, and they're all over it. Absolutely all over it. Another comment has come in from Rate Chuffed, as Miley Cyrus would sing, it's a party in the USA. Absolutely, it is a party in the USA. It really is. Well done, Phil. I'd join you, but I'm going to have to shoot. I shouldn't be up, to be fair. Tiny needs to invest in a better alarm clock. Tiny does need to invest in a better alarm clock. As soon as somebody says, I'm going to go for a nap at midnight, you know they're not going to make it. But never mind, never mind. I am here and the show must go on. We are 36 minutes into this game. It is currently the USA 2, Paraguay 0. Thank you for watching tonight, Rate Chuffed. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for the reaction, Shipon Mondal. Thank you for that. 9 people watching on KBX and 2 people watching on the YouTube channel, which is KB Terrace Talk. Please, guys, make sure that you are following us on all our socials. We're on X, we're on Facebook, and we are also on YouTube. More people that follow us. I know it's 2 in the morning, so there's not likely to be lots of people watching, but the more people that watch us, the more people that follow us, the further we can push out. Guys, listen, it is KB Terrace Talk. I'm not KB, I'm PH. Yeah, so I'm Phil, and the man with the name above the door is King Bush. He is KB Terrace Talk's main man. Another goal. Oh, back post. Cracking cross in. Had the keeper beat, but just went round the back post. What a header that was. Wow. Just bounced around the back post for the USA. And Orlando Gill absolutely nowhere to be seen. No defenders there. What is going off with Paraguay? Their defense is absolutely atrocious. So like I was saying, KB Terrace Talk is run and owned by King Bush. You all know him, and if you don't know him, well, you're living under a rock. He's controversial, but do you know what? What a guy, what a legend. I've got a lot of respect for the guy. Yes, we fall out over stuff, but I've got a lot of respect for King Bush. He knows what he's talking about, and he is a top guy. Lots and lots of action here. It's USA 2, Paraguay 0. Don't forget, it's KB Terrace Talk. There's lots of action over this World Cup on KB Terrace Talk. For me, it's just me tonight at 2 a.m. watching this USA versus Paraguay, giving it live to you as I'm watching it and giving my honest and open opinion on this. USA have been all over Paraguay. This first half has just shown what sort of team Paraguay are. Absolutely dire. It's like watching, I don't know. I mean, I'm watching the US play here, and they're not doing anything outstanding. They're just playing, and they're good on the counter attack, and they gel together. They seem to be gelling really, really well together as a team. So it's great to see. But Paraguay, they're just nowhere. They're nowhere to be seen. I don't know what's going off. They're just not giving any kind of like pizzazz. So they're in possession at the minute. But every time they kick it forward, the Americans are on it and they get it. And that is simply it. So we are coming up to 39 minutes into the game. So probably about 5, maybe 6 minutes left of this first half. And it is the USA 2, Paraguay 0, as it says across the bottom of my screen here. People watching, I don't know why you're watching at 2 a.m., but I thank you so much. Keep those comments coming in, guys. So if you've got anything that you want to ask me anything. You can ask me absolutely anything. If you want to know anything about this game, you want to know anything about KB Terrace Talk, you want to know anything about what we do here on the podcast, drop me a message, drop me a comment, and I'll give you some form of answer if I can. So it looks like the gameplay has just slowed down a little bit. Players down on the floor for the US of A. Been challenged. So he's down there holding his ankle. A bit of a late challenge there, probably. Yeah, just caught him on the back of his foot. But never mind. USA back on the attack again. Right-hand side this time, number 2. There's nobody really in the box. It's crossing. Oh, and the keeper takes ownership of that. Finally, Orlando Gill doing something right for Paraguay. So three Paraguayans in the box at the minute. They're in possession. Played out to the right-hand side and back across and into the box. I would give you live commentary like that, but I'm sure you'd get very, very bored. If you're not watching the show, if you're not watching the game already, then and you're just watching me doing the commentary, God help you. I am there's a Mexican wave. We were talking about this the other day, looking for Mexican waves going around the stadiums, and I can just see one going around the stadium at the back there. A lovely Mexican wave started in the US part there. Yeah, absolutely all over the shop. Paraguay's are absolute all over the shop. There's no uniformity to them. Pulisic with the ball there, brings it across, gets ahead. The sprints ahead. Think the referee is going to give a free kick the other way. Yeah, you can't do that, mate. You gave him a nudge. Yeah, there's the nudge, and yeah, the player goes down, and then he expects what? The referee's going to give him the free kick. Nah. Guess again, boy. Guess again. So we're coming up to half-time. Now, when we do come to half-time, guys, I'm going to drop my camera off. I'll leave a little bit of a background. I'm going to go and have 10 minutes. I'm going to try and give myself a coffee or get a Red Bull down me or something because I'm flagging. And then we will come back in about 10-15 minutes for that second half once the game is about to kick off again. So when we do go for half-time, don't be worried just because I go off the screen. Go and get yourselves a cup of coffee. Go and get yourselves a Red Bull, a Monster, whatever your awakening is. You go and grab it, and I will see you back here in 15 minutes after the halftime whistle. Oh, they're on the attack finally. Oh, again, about 6 players on one there. The Americans are just all over the Paraguayans. And then on the counter attack, I tell you what, it's like watching Forest not the season we've just had, the season before. Just that counter attack that they had. Look at that ball straight across and messed up. No, the keeper managed to get his body in the way. The Paraguayan defense just all over the shop. Absolute no uniformity to them whatsoever. Americans back on the attack again. Still there. Still pushing on. Yeah. And still in possession. Wow. After all that, I think Paraguay have got a flat back 7 there. And the Americans are still pushing and pushing. They're not going to give up. They do not want to let this slide. They want more, and they're thirsty for it, and they're hungry for it, and it's great to see. Well done to the Americans. They're absolutely smashing this. This is very much a walk in the park. Let's have a look at this group in total. So obviously in this group D, you've got the USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. And at the minute, obviously, USA sitting pretty at the top of the group. They will be on 3 points because they are currently up today 2-0. The probability now of Paraguay winning this game has gone down to 0.7% chance. 95.5% chance that the USA are going to win this game. Let's have a look at some of those stats. So the USA, they've had 7 shots. 3 of those shots have been on target. They've had 75% and a clear 75% of the possession. 287 passes, while Paraguay have had 86 passes. And their pass accuracy for the USA is sitting at 93%. 4 fouls, no yellows, whereas Paraguay have had the 1 yellow. There's been 2 offsides for the Americans. Paraguay haven't been up far enough to get an offside, really. And then 2 corners for the USA and nothing for Paraguay. So, yeah, a fully dominated game by the USA at the minute. Paraguay sitting in 4th place in the group on -2 as their goal difference. Matches played this game halfway through and already sat at the bottom of the group, 2-0 down at the knockout stage. The Los Angeles Stadium, the Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles, there's going to be 5 extra minutes at halftime for stoppages. So let's keep that going. Let's keep the next 5 minutes going. I think Paraguay will be very, very happy for the halftime whistle to blow. So if you've joined me a little bit later on, how the show works is nice and simple. I watch the game. I give you live coverage and I give you live information from the game. You comment in. You leave some comments for me. Chat to me. Even if you're just saying, hi, mate, or hi, Phil, how are you? I'm absolutely fantastic, but just a little comment to keep me awake and tell me that you are watching and enjoying the show more than anything. Lots of people watching. We've got 11 viewers at 2 a.m. in the morning. I can't believe it. It's 10 minutes to the hour of 3 in the morning, and I've got 11 watchers already, which is fantastic. So happy days. I'm really pleased that people are watching the show, watching me at 2 in the morning waffle crap about the USA versus Paraguay. Paraguay on the attack, but US all over them. Absolutely all over them. Terrible defending so far by Paraguay. And the Americans have just absolutely dominated this game. So when we go for halftime, which will be in about 3.5 minutes time, I will come off the screen and we'll be back soon. Screen come up. Don't worry about it. It's only me going for a cup of coffee to keep myself awake and take some awakegens. There's Katy Perry with her husband on the on what looks to be the VIP box there. Katy Perry was on the pre-show. She's wearing a little blue dress. She was on the pre-show wearing a glitter ball dress, it looked like. The ball's in and the keeper claims it. I think that's probably the keeper's first, maybe second touch of the whole game. The only real push forward by Uruguay, and it would come from a free kick about 30 yards out. Yeah, the game's opened up a little bit more now. The Americans aren't pressing so much. They know it's coming to half time, so they'll just be happy to go in at half time 2-0 up. The Paraguayans not going to be happy about this at all, and they need a lot of work, a lot of talking to. And he's back through again, and he's clean on goal. He's in the box, looking up. Who's around? Paraguayan just took it off him, and then he's took it back again. Absolutely no pizzazz there. Took two players on, and it goes out on the right hand side for USA throwing in. Absolutely all over them. The USA kit reminds me of them strawberry and cream hardball sweets. Campanilos are they or something like that? Yeah, I know what you mean, Rachel. They do look like that, don't they? Or Blackpool Rock. Yeah, some old style Blackpool Rock. But yeah, I tell you what it reminded me of then. I just looked at it there. 118, Chunk. 118, 118. You know the 118 red and white stripes? That's what it looks like. But yeah, I'm sure they're called Campanilos or something like that. What were the sweets called? No. What were they called? Red and white hard candy. I can't remember what they were called now. I'm sure they were called like something beginning with C. Obviously, you got the Starlight Peppermint, but you've got the I'm sure they were called Campanilos or something like that. Someone who was watching, please tell me that I'm not imagining it, and they were called something else. I know that there was the Starlight Peppermint, which are the big ones. Oh, it's another goal. I've been looking at these sweets, and there's another goal for the USA. No, Campinos, that's one. Campinos, another goal for the USA. That's 3 goals for the USA against Paraguay now. So it's 3-0 currently. Another goal from the USA. Massive counter attack, and the Paraguayans are just in disbelief. Balogun again with another goal. Let's see this on the replay. So ball comes in. He's onside this time. Ball comes in from the halfway line. He takes on the defender, goes past one, goes past the other, and slots it into the top corner. It's a fantastic run. Brings it across, and there it is. Bang. Past 2 defenders, and it is now the USA 3. Paraguay 0. Wow. Let's get that score changed again. How many more am I going to have to go up on this one, guys? Let's see how many more I'm going to have to go up on this. So it's USA 3, Paraguay 0, and that is half time. Let me upload this score. Paraguayans stood in the middle of the field, probably thinking about giving up, but the halftime whistle has gone, and it is currently USA 3, Paraguay 0. Balogun with 2 goals, and Bobadilla with the own goal, which was the first goal on 7 minutes. So I'm going to go for a bit quick break, guys. Let's just quickly play that football song so everybody knows. There we go. But there it is. It is 3-0 at half time. It's USA 3, Paraguay 0. I will be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'll leave the score up, and I'll also leave you with this screen. I will see you all very, very shortly. sort my mic out. Right, so we are back at half time. There has been 2 substitutions, one for Paraguay, one for the US of A. Just listening to Mark Chapman there talking about the England camp. Apparently, there's been some stuff stolen en route to Kansas City for the England players, and the England camp have lost some of their gear. So we're going to kick off for the second half, and it's the Paraguayans who now kick off, now playing from left to right, and the ball is already out for a USA throw-in in their own half within the area of the 18 yards from the goal line. So 2 substitutions at half time, 1 for each team. It is currently USA 3, Paraguay 0. First half completely dominated by the US of A. No real chances for Paraguay with shots to the goalkeeper or anything like that. And yeah, straight back off for the second half. Paraguay currently in possession. And back to the US. So the US have got possession yet again. Yeah, Paraguayans still looking like they're all over the shop. And so, yeah, second half. I have my coffee, by the way, guys. Oh, apparently we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. It's possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. We'll keep trying to let you know if it's resolved. So if you are currently watching on Facebook, which it's showing that no people are watching on Facebook, but if you are trying to watch on Facebook, there seems to be an issue happening on Facebook. But guys, listen, I've got my coffee, and it is still USA 3, Paraguay 0. Not much change. Berhalter, number 14, has come on for the US of A. So Berhalter, let's have a look who Berhalter plays for the US. Try to have a look down the list. Berhalter, Sebastian Berhalter plays for Vancouver Whitecaps FC. He is a 25-year-old central midfielder that has been brought on for the USA. So, yeah, fantastic game so far for the USA. 3-0 up at home, opening ceremony in the country, lots of crowd back in. Lots of people going back to their chairs. Still seems quite a few of the US US fans still missing. Quite a lot of gaps in the crowd compared to the first half where the stadium looked absolutely full. So lots of fans still coming back to the game to get involved with the game. And back into the box and cleared this time and shot. Oh, and it hit his own player. Shot by the Uruguayans on the outside of the 18-yard box, and it hit his own player. Bit of shirt pulling, and the referee says no. Okay, Gomez getting a bit of a telling off there for the shirt pulling, even though it's shirt pulling both ways, and the referee has called it as a America free kick. And they're moving on. So yeah, we seem to be having a bit of a problem with the Facebook connection, guys. So if you are watching on Facebook, please shoot over to us. And now Paraguay are on the attack in the box. Take a shot. Oh, and it's gone over. May have took a deflection off a ream and gone out for a corner there. So yeah, a good run by Paraguay. Still, the Americans seem to be, still dominating, but a nice little block there by the captain for America in the form of Ream there. So it's a corner kick for Paraguay. Let's see where this goes. Seems to be a lot more American shirts in the box. Laid off short, laid off outwards a bit, brought it in, shot through the players. Nobody knew what to do with it then. Even the Americans didn't know what to do with it then, but the Paraguayans sure couldn't finish a Sunday dinner with that back on. I wonder if the stadium's got a slight slope that direction because the game has been full He's been pulled down, but now it's going to go for a goal kick, I think. No, referee's pulled it back. Pulled it back for a yellow card, and I think the captain Reem has got a card for that. It looks like, yeah, he has. So Tim Ream, the captain, pulling him. Was he pulling him back there? He got him at arm's length. Maybe a late challenge. Went down a bit late there. I don't think that's a yellow card, but it's gone for a free kick on the right hand side. Another celebrity there, one of the basketball players. Moving up. So Paraguay with a free kick in a very, very awkward position here. Very awkward position for the US. Laid off. Ball's in. It's over. It's a header. And it's cleared by the US. Paraguay get it back again. Referee's blown. Pulled it back. Referee's stopped something in his ear. So the referee is a Dutch referee. He's just heard something in his ear and he's pulling the game back. Mistaken identity. He's going for a VAR check. Says mistaken identity. Pulling it back. He's got the two captains in. He's revoking his card. He's going to the screen. He's going to VAR. Looked like he was going to revoke his yellow card there. He's running over to the screen. Let's see what happens. So VAR have called for something. It says VAR check, mistaken identity, and it's the, yeah, he didn't touch him. Yeah, so the yellow card shouldn't have happened. He didn't actually touch him. No, he didn't touch him. I said this. It didn't touch him, but it went for the free kick. So the referee is going to retract the yellow card. Yep. No. He's got a red card in his hand. The referee has got a red card in his hand. No, he's pulling the yellow. He's cancelled the yellow. He just pulled the red out at the same time. Everyone's panicking there, thinking it was a red card or something. So he's taken the yellow card that was against Ream and disregarded it, taken the card away. So that is not a yellow card for Ream, but he's given it to Miguel Almiron for a dive. So Almiron gets the yellow card. Ream gets the card taken off him. Very bizarre what happened there. Instinctive reaction by the referee, but it's gone back. And there we go. Yeah, no, it's back to normal. It's still 3-0. Bit of a mess around with the cards there. The referee, I don't think the referee knew what he was doing there. Ream, the USA captain, got a yellow card mistakenly. Shouldn't have been given the yellow card. He didn't make contact with the player. So the free kick happened. Nothing came from the free kick. VAR then called it back as mistaken identity. And the referee then retracted the yellow card against Ream and gave it for diving to the Paraguayan defender, Almiron. So, yeah, bit of a mix-up there on cards. So we still it looks like we're still having a bit of a problem on Facebook, guys. So if you are following us on Facebook, I really, really apologise for that. Seems like something's gone down on Facebook. And so we are not available currently on Facebook. All of our viewers at the present time are on KB We Love Football. No, you're on the X channel. So thank you for watching on X. Thank you for watching tonight. Obviously, 2 a.m. UK time. It'd be great to hear from where everybody else is watching from. So the 10 viewers that we've currently got, it'd be great to hear where you are watching from. So drop a quick comment in. Hi Phil, hope you're okay. This is where we are watching from. It'd be absolutely fantastic to hear from you. 2 a.m. Well, I say 2 a.m. It's now 18 minutes past 3 a.m. Here in the UK. What we're watching, referees called no free kick. Players gone down. USA players gone down. Referees denying it. No, not having it. Referees not having it at all. Yeah, it's a little bit of argy, but I think, let's face it, he fell over his own bloody foot. Trying for the penalty, not getting it. Interested in that. The referee's actually on it now. Now he's already made one mistake in regards to the card. Yeah, he's bizarre. Anyway, just so everybody knows why the play has died down a little bit, we are KB Terrace Talk. Now, KB Terrace Talk is all about football, and we love our football. And because we are now in the World Cup season, everything is World Cup and World Cup football. USA back on the attack there, right-hand side. But the Paraguayans are holding them back. They've got possession. The ball's coming in. Paraguayans have cleared it again. Paraguayans now seeing a bit of urgency, but the Americans are still on it. They're still holding that ball. So, yeah, we are KB Terrace Talk, where we love football. We're just a bunch of fans. We're not anybody important. We're not anybody serious. We're not celebrities or anything like that, even though King Bush would like to think he's a bit of a celebrity. We are just normal fans of football. I'm a Forest fan. We've got Spurs fans. We've got Rotherham fans. We've got Brighton fans. We've got fans from all over the country, basically. And we all come together and we watch football and we enjoy football. And we are looking for new people. So if you are a football fan, and it doesn't matter what team you support, if you are a football fan, full stop, drop us a line, drop us a message, whether it be you're watching one of our shows and think, you know what, I'd like to do a bit of that. Drop us a message, drop us a line, and we will be more than happy to have a discussion with you and see if we can get you on one of our podcasts. Ball crossed in the USA. No, clearance by the Paraguayans again. You fancy a bit of a go on one of our podcasts? Come on. Come and give us a shout, drop us a message, and we'll get you added to our groups. And we'll also get you added then into our WhatsApp groups, and you can come on and be on one of our shows. Paris Hilton, maybe in the crowd there. So another celebrity, lots of celebrities at this World Cup. I bet they've not paid for their tickets. The price that some people have paid, I bet these celebrities haven't paid for their tickets. So yeah, we're here at the Sophie Stadium. I'm not physically there at the Sophie Stadium. I'm at home. But the Sophie Stadium is in Los Angeles, California. Stadium capacity of about just over 70,000, and it looks relatively full today for this USA opening match. So it's the USA versus Paraguay, and the USA are absolutely battering them 3-0. Paraguay have been a bit more consistent this half, but still not enough to get another goal or get a goal past the USA as of yet. And here come the USA again on the attack down the right hand side, crossover, 1 foot, 2 foot, takes a slip and still keeps on his feet, and it now goes for a corner for the USA, another corner. So 20 minutes past 3 in the morning here in the UK. I'd love to know what time it is where you're watching. Got a few viewers tonight, so it's fantastic to have you on at this very, very silly hour. This game is currently just short of 60 minutes in now. So it'll be interesting to see what the next half an hour is entailed with, plus any extra time if there is any. It's a USA corner. It's in. It's short. It's cleared by Paraguay. I keep calling them Uruguay, and I don't know why. Back in by the US, back out by the Paraguayans, and they're on the ball. That's it. A bit of a late challenge there. Another card's coming out, and there's another yellow card this time for number 4. Number 4, Adams. Adams getting a yellow card there. So we are KB Terrace Talk. Do you fancy a bit of a go on the podcast? Fancy coming on? Fancy being on one of the shows? Fancy just being part of the community that is KB Terrace Talk? Drop us a message, whether you speak to myself, speak to King Boss, speak to Turbo Tom, speak to Bez, whoever it might be. Drop us a message, and we will see if you are a good fit for our podcast. Guys, listen, this is not a scripted show, as you can tell. It is not scripted at all, and nothing that we do on KB Terrace Talk is scripted. It's all fun, it's all banter, and it's all our own opinions. Nothing is scripted, so you are free. It's a free platform to come on and talk about your teams and express your love or your anger towards your team, whether it be a Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, non-league team, or you just love the international football, and it's an international thing that you're all about. Back with the US, nice little chip into the middle of the box. That's a bit of a push there, another bit of a kick, but it's not. It's going to be a goal kick. Getting a bit silly, really. It's a little bit reckless challenges. Players going down when they don't need to go down. I mean, that's just, yeah, he got caught, but yeah, I think he was pushed himself into that one a little bit, so no penalty. But it's USA 3, Paraguay currently 0. Hope you're enjoying the show. Drop us a like. Yeah, make sure you share, like, follow, and share everything that we do on KB Terrace Talk. We've also got our own World Cup team, so if you are part of the FPL World Cup side, or we do have a league, and you'll see going across the bottom there our league code. So download the Football World Cup 96 Football World Cup 2026 app, the official app, and look for Play Games. And when you download the app, so when you download it, you have to log in online. If you haven't got a login, just create a little account. It's just your name and an email address. And then once you've got access, you'll see Play Games. Then click on that button. It's a little joystick, American style joystick. And click on that. There's a substitution. Arcade's coming on, number 18, and off goes number 9 for Paraguay. So a bit of a change for Paraguay there. Find the little app that says Play Games. You click on that, and you'll see the official World Cup fantasy page. Choose your team, pick a team. You can do it automatically, or you can do it manually. Nice and simple. You'll get $100 million to play with. The players' prices do not change throughout the whole of the tournament, but there's little caveats to things. You can change certain players in game. You can change your captain. There's a rule about if you've got a player that earns points that less than 5% of the community have got, then you get extra points for that. What a ball for the US. Brings it across, no one's there. Late dive by the keeper, Orlando Gill there. But that was poor by the Paraguayan defense there. And the US back on the attack again. Once you've downloaded that, you can get your team together, and then you can join a league. And our league code is there at the bottom. It's WVDQNUYT. Join our league. You can join it at any point. There's Tom Cruise and David Beckham saying hello to people in the celebrity box there. And join our fun, join our club, join our team. Let me have a quick look at the team now. Let's see where everyone's at. I don't think any of my... Oh, there we go. USA back on the attack. Slides it across. What a waste. What a waste. And again, Paraguayans clearing up. You go onto the app, and the app looks like this. And then it loads the app up, and it looks like this. And once you're on the app and everything like that, you can go to Play Games. So you go to your home screen, and you go down, and you'll see Play Zone there, and it's a little joystick like that. You click on that there. So once you've all logged in and everything, you'll see this next screen, and it's that first one there, and it says FIFA World Cup Fantasy. You click on that there, and then that comes up with your team. So that's my current team that I've got. I've got Edison in goal, Nuno Mendes, Rudiger, Van Dijk at the back, Vinicius Junior, Fernandez, Doku, and Tielemans in midfield, and then Kane, Havertz, and Semenyo up front with Raya, Murillo, Gay, and Modric on the bench. And then you can click on leagues, and there's our league. It's the KB We Love Football League, and at the minute, sitting at the top is our RUFC Ben, so our good old Ben Woodcock. He's top of the group. This is Paraguay, just over, didn't keep his head down. So RUFC, Ben, and 2 times 17 equals, which I think is Spursy Luke. They're on 9 points. Foz 1993, don't know who that is, but it's somebody. He's also on 9 points now because he's picked up a bit. Turbo Tom has picked up 4 points today with McKenny. He's got 4 points so far for that. And we've also got CYKA Blyett. He's got 4 points. Halikala has got 2 points, and then I sit in 7th along with Luke Birch, King Bush, Tiny, and Raychuft, all on 0 points at the minute because none of our players have played as of yet. So yeah, and then you get So that basically that's what it looks like. So it's a bit of a FPL. So if you're used to FPL, it's that kind of style of thing, but it's for the World Cup. So yeah, we will be doing an FPL show at some point, so I can go over the rules again. So stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out on KB Terrace Talk for the next World Cup fantasy game, fantasy show, and we'll have a chat about that, whether it be a show or whether it be part of one of the watch-alongs. I can go over the rules again with you, and we can get you all set up and following our league and enjoying everything that is World Cup. Bit of a boring second half this is. It's the USA 3, Paraguay 0, 66 minutes into the game, and it is still 3-0 to the US of A. They've wrapped up shot, but to be fair, they're still on the attack, and it's coming in, and it's cleared again. Another clearance by Paraguay. No real effort, though, from Paraguay to get that ball forward, because every time they do get it forward, the USA manage to clear it up quite easily. So there's no real push from the Paraguayans at the minute, which is a shame. It's like they've almost like they've got no oomph. It's either that or the Americans have got a really good, strong back line and know how to play defensively as well as get that counter attack through. Again, ball through. This time, Paraguayans are back on it. That's a lovely ball through. If he can beat the player, and they can't. Number 3, Richards, managed to get a clearance there. And they're going for a break. They're going for a refreshment break. And while they have a rehydration break, I will join them with another sip of my coffee. It's nice to see that we've still got viewers. I'm not boring the life out of people just too much just yet. So as they go for a rehydration break, let's have a look at some of the upcoming games that we have got here in the World Cup and here on KB Terrace Talk. So obviously we've got this game on until until the game's finished tonight. In approximately 25 minutes time, the game will come to an end. It's currently the USA 3, Paraguay 0. And then some of the other games that we've got coming up. Let's go through some of these games. Where are we? There we go. So some of the games that we've got coming up next, we've got at 8 o'clock on Saturday evening, we've got Qatar versus Switzerland. That's at 8 o'clock. And we will be doing a live watch along for that. And then that's the final Group B, the next Group B match. Then we've got a Group C match, and the Group C match is at 11 o'clock tomorrow, or tonight, let's call it. So Saturday at 11 o'clock, it's Brazil versus Morocco, and we've got a live watch along with that. And I think that's Dave Bez doing that live watch along. Then this time tomorrow, so at 2 a.m., it is Group C's second game, which is Haiti versus Scotland. We'll be doing a live watch along of that, and that's me again. Hopefully this time I will be joined by somebody, and I believe it's going to be Spursy Luke. We're going to have a chat about Haiti versus Scotland. Then 3 hours after that, at 5 o'clock in the morning, it'll be Australia versus Turkey. I believe we've now got a host for that, but we will double confirm on that one. It won't be me. I do need to get some sleep. And then it will be Germany versus Curacao at 6 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. And then at 9 o'clock Sunday night, it's Netherlands versus Japan, which I believe I am also hosting for Group F. Then on to Monday at midnight Sunday night, Monday morning will be the Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. 3 in the morning will be Sweden versus Tunisia. And then 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday afternoon, again hosted by myself, it will be Spain versus Cape Verde. Then into Group G, we go Belgium versus Egypt at 8 o'clock. And then finishing Monday night off at 11 o'clock will be Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. And that's where the games are going to be over this weekend and into Monday. So we're back out on the pitch, and it's a throw-in for the Paraguayans. And it's thrown right into the box. It's headed clear by the US, header back in, and a volley that came off the USA defender there. Bit of a shoulder barge. Referees called it, and referees called a nudge in the back there, and it is an USA free kick on the edge of their own box. Yeah, it was Tillman went down, a little bit of a shoulder barge there from Kakaris, whatever his name is, and he's had just a little telling off. But medics are on the pitch. Looks like there's going to be 2 more substitutes for the USA. The 2 substitutes that look like are coming on are number 9. Which is Ricardo Pepi, and number 21. So number 9, Ricardo Pepi, is coming on for Florian Balogun, who has scored the 2 goals. And then number 20, I think I saw coming on. I thought it was 20. Might have been 21. Is it 21? Yeah, it's number 21. Timothy Weir is on for number 2. Sergino Dest. So they're bringing Weir, a right midfielder, on for a right back. So making it a little bit more solid down that right hand side against Paraguay. And there's another free kick, and this time it goes in the favour of Paraguay. Referee's calling it back too far forward. So there's Pepi. Pepi's come on for the USA. Interesting game, interesting second half. It's been a lot more tactical in the second half, a lot more effort brought out by Paraguay, which is nice to see. Not such a whitewash, but I think going off that scoreline from the first half, I very much doubt to see if Paraguay can bring one back. It's a goal! And Paraguay, just as I say it, Paraguay slap a goal home. Wow, as if I'm just talking to say, we get one. And Paraguay bring one back. It is currently USA 3, Paraguay 1. Keep that music going. Let's get us bopping. Paraguay score. 1 goal. So it's now USA 3, Paraguay 1. And then as they shout, that's a long goal, but it was a goal all the same. Fantastic counter, and then finally Paraguay get that goal. And get and knock that clean sheet clean out of the United States grasps, and it was Prado with the goal on the 73rd minute there. So Paraguay are going to be looking at pushing forward now, trying to get another goal, trying to get a little glimmer of maybe getting a draw out of this game. But the USA back on the attack, wide open. Straight at the keeper, wide open though, no defence there, but took the shot and it hit straight into the keeper's hands. So this is going to be an interesting final 15 minutes. This This is going to be end-to-end stuff now. So let's see where this goes. It's currently in the hands of the USA goalkeeper. And the USA are now in possession in their own half, but the Paraguayans are pushing forward, putting the pressure on. But here we go. Here comes Tillman again. He's brought it across. That's a lovely ball. Keeper gets possession of it yet again. USA are fighting for this here. Nice possessive play there by the Paraguayans. That's going to give them a boost now. So seeing that goal go in, having that goal go in, that's going to give them a nice little bit of a boost. Hopefully, the next 15 minutes could be quite interesting now. The Americans, they've made a few changes. The Paraguayans have made a few changes. Here come the Americans again. It's 3, 4, 5 players in front of the ball now. Down on the left-hand side. Played across. Played back a little bit. The US are in possession and cleanly in possession in the Paraguayan half. But the Paraguayans are not giving up. Not giving up lightly. USA are coming at them, but they are not giving up at all. USA 3, Paraguay 1. This is now turning into what's going to be probably the last 15 minutes of very, very heated, very, very fast-paced. But the Americans will not be going home with a clean sheet here. Unfortunately for Frise, nearly got a block there. But unfortunately for Frise, for America, the Paraguayans managed to get a goal. And it was a lovely goal as well, to be fair. It was very well played, very well manoeuvred, very, very fast-paced, and a great little counter-attack there. And a goal. Well done. So it's currently USA 3, Paraguay 1, with approximately 15 minutes of gameplay left to play. USA in possession. Balls forward. Still in possession. Balls forward again. They're pushing forward, pushing on in the box. Takes a shot. And Weir goes over. I think it goes over. Did the keeper get a touch to it? Yes, the keeper got a touch to it. So it'll go for a corner. Cracking shot. It was down. The keeper got a touch to it. It looked like anyway. And the ball comes straight in and hits the camera clean on. No, he didn't get a touch on it. Looked like initially he got a touch on it. It's a goal kick. Out it goes. America clear it up. Back to the Paraguayans. Forward. Concentrate now. This is a chance for them to push on forward. So a question that was asked to me earlier, and I'm just going to release it now. A question that was asked to me earlier about my hatred for Canada. Listen, I don't hate Canada. Lovely country. I've never been myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's just, I feel as though the Canadians, it's not a real country, is it? Let's have it right. The Canadians, in terms of football, I don't know. I just don't rate them as footballers. I don't think they should be, and they should have an international team. I think they're a bit pants, to be fair, and that's my genuine thought. It is what it is. Paraguayans not happy about this. Gomez complaining to the referee. The referee is going to give Gomez a yellow card for his emotions, for showing his emotions. Hand came across the arm, but I mean, yeah, it's a bit, yeah. It was the elbow came round. Tillman not happy with that. Referee, yeah, Gomez getting a bit angry there. So 2 more substitutions for Paraguay now. Number 10 off, with number 7 for Paraguay on, and number 2 coming on in place of number 4. So number 7 and number 2 come on. So Gustavo Valquez coming on for Paraguay, and number 2 and number 7. Number 7, Roman Sosa is also come on for Raymond Sosa has also come on for Paraguay. So we've got 12 watchers at the minute, 2 on KB Terrace Talk on YouTube and 10 on KB Terrace Talk on X. So it's great to have you here. Guys, if you want to drop a comment, say hello to me, that would be great. All comments are welcome, despite how nice or how horrible they are against me. But yes, what is it now? 3:45 in the morning, and it is USA 3, Paraguay 1. And another substitution, number 17 coming on as number 4 Gomez goes off, and the referee allows that while it's a free kick for the USA. And it's in, and it's ahead, and it's cleared. For now, it's back in by, oh dear, what a mess up by the defence. Cleared up. No, they cleared up. No, they didn't clear up. Wow. Back in the box, cleared up again. Get on the counter. On the counter, the Americans have got it again. Wow. This is very scrappy by the Paraguayans. They can't really defend very well, the Paraguayans here. And it's out for a goal kick. The keeper running up to it very, very quickly. We're 80 minutes into the game. That is 10 minutes of normal time remaining. It's currently USA 3, Paraguay 1. And another American player wants to come on. Pochettino's demanding that he gets this player on, this USA. But it's not happening at the minute. That's another throw in. They're going to call for the sub. Yeah, they called for the sub. Number 7 is on for number 17. So number 7, Giovanni Reina, is coming on, and Malik Tillman is going off. So an attacking midfielder off and an attacking midfielder back on in the play. So normal game resumes. It's USA 3, Paraguay 1. And Paraguay currently in possession down that left-hand side with lots of room. He could have run in on that. He curled that one in, and it got cleared by the US very, very quickly. Back to the goalkeeper, Orlando Gill. Straight back up again, and another header out by the US. Who's going to get possession here? It's the Paraguayans keep possession. Now the US get the possession. No, referee calls play on. No handball. Paraguay, that is a pull down. That is a free kick. That's a free kick for the Paraguayans. Pochettino's not happy with something here. So an Isco goes down. And it's a free kick for Paraguay. It's USA 3, Paraguay 1. About 25 yards out, slightly to the left. And it's a free kick. Goalkeeper's come off his line. He's gone back in straight away. It's a head forward. It's a clearance by the US. And a clearance away even further. And then the referee's blown again. Given offside. It's been given offside. So the referee, yeah, it was offside there. The goalkeeper was miles off his line, though. If that had been onside and the player had got ahead there, that would have been a bit embarrassing for the USA keeper there. He came right out there. Was unnecessary. So another substitution. Gomez is off, and Ramiro Gamara has come on in his place. Back on the attack this time. Cleared up by the Paraguayans. Could end up staying like this. This could still end up as a 3-1 victory to the US, but the Paraguayans aren't giving up this second half. USA 3, Paraguay 1, and they're not giving up. I just want to thank everybody. While we're coming towards the end of the show, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and keeping me company at from 2 o'clock this morning. I really, really, really appreciate it. I will be going straight to bed when I've finished this show, and try and enjoy some of my weekend before the next show that I'm on, or the next show that I'm hosting. So it's currently USA 3, Paraguay 1. The USA in full control now of the ball, but the Paraguayans not giving up. And there they go on the counter now. Here comes the Paraguayans running on it. There we go. Number 18's back. Oh, bloody hell. Tell you what, these Americans, they're not giving up, though. Not giving up lightly at all. Keeper slips on that one. Paraguayans have still got it. Still on the attack. Oh, he's got it. He's on. And cleared by the USA. Calm and cleared there. Back to the US. Bit of defensive passing. Pass back to the keeper. And a big long clearance. I promised not to yawn, and I have done. Back in possession for the Paraguayans. Player pulled down. Free kick. And they're going to want to get this played quick. It is 85 minutes into the game. 5 minutes remaining. It's USA 3, Paraguay 1. The Dutch referee's been pretty decent, to be perfectly fair, apart from his little mess up with who he was giving the yellow card to earlier on in the game. He's been pretty solid, to be fair. He's had pretty much control of the game, control of the players, which is good. That's a late challenge, slightly high. Referees called it. Calm it down. And the USA player down on the floor is going to milk this for as long as he can now. So that's Adams, plays for Fulham. His foot was high. It's not really like he's hitting much. His bum's caught his knee. He's acting a little bit, milking it a bit, let's call it, just to prolong the game just a little bit longer. So we're on 86 minutes of this game. It looks like it's probably going to end USA 3, Paraguay 1, unless Paraguay can pull something out the bag. But they are seeming to struggle quite somewhat. There's Pochettino throwing a few orders out to his players. Referee is doing a countdown of a throw-in. And he got to 3, I think. The USA in full control there. Taking full control of the ball. Passing it around. Playing defensively. Running the clock down as much as they can. It's a late challenge. The referee's played on. And the USA are back on it. Referee's getting in the way. Now he's called it as a free kick. Jeez, don't know what's going off here. Another yellow card. This time for Aka for Paraguay. Another yellow card. Wow, this is the Paraguayans aren't giving up. Let's put it that way. But wow, it's it's intense. This is 90 minutes of intense football. To be perfectly fair with you, a little bit of a late challenge. Foot on foot. Boot on boot scenario there. But yeah, unless the US can spring another one, which could happen here. No, skied it. Too much pressure, and the players gone and skied it. And the US fans are going mad. This should have been a goal. He should have slotted this back post. Didn't he? Absolutely skied it. Wide open goal, really. Absolutely scarred. It could have been 4-1, but not in this scenario. They seem to be having a bit of fun with it. There's 88 minutes of the game in. Paraguay, they're giving 4, but the Americans were just too good for them in the first half. Had it have been 0-0 at half time, or maybe even 1-0 at half time, this would have been a lot closer of a game. And don't get me wrong, the second half has been really close. But personally, I think it's just a little bit too little, too late for Paraguay. And they're gonna unfortunately end this game 3-1. It looks like it's going to be 3-1 as the final whistle comes to a close, or the final of the game comes to the close. We're going to see very shortly how many minutes of extra time are going to be added on. That was a clear giveaway. And there goes the run. Keeper clears it, but he's got to get back on his line. And the mess up by the Americans there. There's no pressure from the Americans. They are 3-1 up. A bit sporadic by the keeper there. It's a little bit this Orlando Gill's a little bit frivolous with his runs. He's not very calculated with anything, and not so precise as a keeper. Makes a few slight little errors that you would worry about in a normal game. 7 minutes of extra time. Oh, it don't want me to go to bed at all, does it? 7 minutes of extra time being added on there. And yeah, it's USA 3, Paraguay 1. There's a player down. I think he's hurt his hand or something. Maybe his hand might have been stomped on a little bit there. But yeah, as it is currently USA 3. It was an offside decision. No, it was an onside decision. Oh, that was the goal earlier on, yeah. It was a Paraguayan goal. They thought there was a call for offside, and it wasn't. It was onside. So it's a USA free kick about 20 yards out on the left-hand side. And the ball's going to get crossed in here, and it's probably going to be another USA goal. Let's see, shall we? Nice little cross in. Header clear by Paraguay. And there we go. No, back on by the Americans again. There's Ream. Passes it across. Another lovely little ball through. And, oh, there's a lot of kicking going off there. Wow. There's another Paraguayan player down. This is scrappy. Very, very scrappy. Shots going in all angles here. There we go. We're back across again. Back across. Header. Clearance. Only so far. It's back in. And another clearance by Paraguay. Very scrappy. But then Paraguay can't seem to get further out. They get hold of the ball and they can't seem to get a counter breakaway. The whole game they've not been able to get a breakaway until now. Here we go. Down the left-hand side. Pulled him down. Arms and everything, but the referee's played on. That was a late challenge. Going to give another card. So another yellow card out. That's a lot of yellow cards have been flying out this game. Lot of yellow cards. What are we on? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these stats of what yellow cards. What have we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yellow cards. 5 yellow cards. That'll be the 6th yellow card that's come in. Yeah, so 6 yellow cards this game. A majority of them are in the second half. I think there was 1 in the first half, and then the rest. Yeah, the rest have all been in the second half. In fact, the rest have all been in the last 60 minutes. It looks like the last 60 minutes, meaning after the last 60 minutes of the game have been played. So yeah, we are 3 minutes into extra time. There is a player down on the floor, so this is going to go on a little bit longer. But it's currently USA 3, Paraguay 1. I think the Paraguayans, like I said, a little bit too little, too late for them. They've tried to come back, make a comeback, but because the USA was so dominant in that first half, or dislocated shoulder looks like on one of the players, they're pulling down on his arm to try and pop it back in on the side of the pitch. So yeah, USA 3, Paraguay 1. Because the USA was so dominant in that first half, I think it's just a little bit too little, too late by the Paraguayans, and they're unable to keep the Americans at bay. I'm not taking anything away from the Americans. They've played very, very well. Their counter-attack has been perfect. Their passing has been pretty much inch perfect. And yeah, wasting a little bit more time being on the floor. A little challenge. Player goes down a little bit too easy, but still, you know, waste a little bit more time. The Americans know what they're doing here. Another free kick for the Americans. About 27, 28 yards out, maybe up to 30 yards out there. Another free kick. It's a direct free kick. or an indirect free kick, should I say? But it's deadly enough, and it could be a problem. Playing it short, playing it defensively, the ball goes back across the field and back in possession of the defence for the USA. Nicely swung in, right-hand side there. We're getting possession of the ball there. Keeping possession of the US, slowly pushing forward. Some absolutely fantastic play here by the US, to be fair. They really know what they're doing. They're really taking their time with it. They're playing as a team. They're toying with the Paraguayans, really. Another run forward, another chase on, another clearance by the Paraguayans. Still clearing by the Paraguayans. That's another shoulder barge, but no, referee's having none of it. The USA back on the attack again, playing it defensively, keeping hold of possession of the ball. There could have been a run there quite easily into the box. The Americans just taking the time. That's a lovely chip through. Gets a good cross here. Good clearance by Paraguay. Every single time the Americans, they just get in behind the Paraguayans. They just get in behind them. They're doing so well. I mean, I've got to take it to the Americans. You know, as we're coming towards the end of the game, I'm going to do a bit of a roundup, nice and simple. In my eyes, the Paraguayans, if they'd have had a better first half, maybe this would have been a bit closer. But to be fair, the Americans are just, they just outplayed them. And outplayed them for pretty much 90 minutes. One little slip up caused that goal to go in. With the Paraguayans just pushing forward a little bit harder than what they have done for the rest of the game. And it's currently, and looks like it's going to finish, USA 3, Paraguay 1. As we go very close now into the 7th minute of extra time, which the referee has already indicated as 7 minutes of extra time. And we are just coming to that now. The USA playing very deep, back to the keeper, keeping possession of it now. Paraguayans have not got any real chance. This game is going to end USA 3, Paraguay 1. Very unlikely to end any other way now. Well done to the USA. And here we go. Last attack. It looks like it's going to be for the US. Last attack. Here it comes. There we go. And a shot and another goal. Wow. Paraguayans just switched off there. The Paraguayans completely switched off there. And it's now 4-1. 4-1 to the Americans, and surely now that is game over. USA 4, Paraguay 1. Let's get that up. Let's get that on the screen so we all now know. USA 4, Paraguay 1. Let me just add this to the screen. There we go. Get that opened up. And yeah, the Paraguay, they just switched off last minute there. Another switch off. And it's USA 4, Paraguay 1. USA absolutely dominated the game. Pochettino there, very, very happy with his team. And I believe after the celebration, that is going to be it. And there is the final whistle. That's it. The referee's seen enough. The football players have seen enough. It has ended here today. USA 4, Paraguay 1. Pretty much a domination by the USA. Absolute, outclassed, outplayed, outperformed Paraguay. Paraguay did get a consolation goal, but do you know what? It was a lucky one, to be fair. The Americans, they just switched off for a couple of seconds, and Paraguay got the better of them. But the game has ended. It's USA 4, Paraguay 1. I would love to thank everybody for watching my show tonight. Everybody that has watched the show, been part of the show, commented on the show, Guys, listen, I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for following us on KB Terrace Talk. We have got lots more coming for the World Cup, not just this show. We've got lots more watch-alongs, but it is now 3 minutes past 4 in the morning. I've got young kids. It's just starting to get light outside. I need to get a couple of hours skip before my kids wake me up this in the morning. So from me, I would like to thank everybody for watching the show. I have been Forest Phil. This has been KB Terrace Talk, and we'll see you on the very next stream for the World Cup. See you all very soon, guys, and thanks for watching.